Canada's first Women's National Basketball Association franchise, the Toronto Tempo, are set to kick off their first season next year. And the company just announced, the team just announced what it calls a multi-year partnership with Sephora Canada. So this apparently makes the beauty brand a founding partner and the official beauty partner of the team. Let's get more now from Teresa Resch, president of Toronto Tempo. It's great to see you. Thanks very much.
Thanks for having me. It's always exciting to come and talk about exciting news.
Just give us an idea of your career, because you're from Minnesota. You spent quite a few years working for the NBA, and then was it a decade with the Toronto Raptors?
Yeah, correct. So I grew up in Minnesota, farming community, played college volleyball in South Dakota, and then went down to grad school in Miami, Florida. As part of that, I worked at Disney World, worked at the Wide World of Sports complex, and then got my first job in sports at the NBA League office. So I worked 5 years in the basketball operations group before leaving to join Lifetime Fitness. I ran the Ultimate Hoops basketball programming for a couple years before joining the Toronto Raptors in 2013. So I spent 10 seasons with the Raptors as the vice president of basketball operations. Before I made the jump to WNBA Toronto, which we can now call ourselves the Toronto Tempo.
You've got this deal with Sephora. You're not announcing the financial terms, though, at this stage.
Correct. Yeah, we're just really excited to talk about our partnership with the brand, Sephora Canada. Their mission, really, we belong to something beautiful, aligns so greatly with what we're trying to do with this team. So it was a match made in heaven, and we're just so excited to tell the world about it today.
So the team, the first games are next year. That's when Tempo actually gets going.
That's right. So the 2025 season for the WNBA will launch in May. And we will not be part of that season. Though there will be an expansion team, the Golden State Valkyries, who will take the court for the first time. But we get to join in 2026. So we have, oh gosh, it's going to go fast. But we have over a year to get ready to tip off. But we'll be watching very closely the expansion team this year.
I mean, obviously, for a long time, women's sports was neglected, you could say, on the networks. And
overlooked, I'll say.
Okay.
Overlooked.
Didn't attract the big money, but I get the feeling that's changing now.
Oh, absolutely, it's changed. Just the economics and the amount of eyeballs on on women's sport. Even basketball, you look at this last year in the States, we'll be the first international team in the WNBA. So all the teams right now are based in the U.S. And last year was the most viewership ever for regular season. So we're growing by leaps and bounds. Fast Company named the WNBA the fastest growing brand this past year. So a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of excitement, a lot of momentum going into our launch in 2026.
Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, which our parent company BCE used to be a shareholder in, but Rogers is buying out that stake. They turned down the Toronto Tempo. They just didn't feel it was a good fit for them.
You know what? I don't know if you could say turned down. I think more than anything, the WNBA saw Toronto as an incredible market. And they saw the opportunity that was here, especially with the Raptors and what they're able to do to galvanize the entire country, which is something we're really excited about. We're going to be Canada's team. The name may be Toronto Tempo, but we have commercial rights across the country. We plan to play games outside of the Toronto market. We'll definitely call Coca-Cola Coliseum our home. We cannot wait to get that place rocking. But we're going to play across the country and truly be Canada's team. So you'll see a lot of us this year in markets and communities outside of Toronto, but then also definitely talking to all of our fans that are here in Toronto as well.
The NBA is such a global industry. It'll take the men's basketball. It'll take a while for the WNBA to catch up, I guess, in scale. Well,
yeah, I mean, the WNBA this season will tip off its 29th year. The NBA, I think, is closer to 80. It takes time, but we're really excited about where the WNBA is right now. We're really excited about the expansion, right? Like I said, there's one new team this year. Us and Portland will be launching in 2026. So there's a lot of momentum, a lot of talent. The NCAA, which is a feeder system for really the WNBA right now, has incredible talent. We saw some of those rookies make a really big impact last year on the court. Caitlin Clark, I think, is a name that almost everybody knows, but there's a ton of other talented players that joined last season and that are coming up. I'd say more, but then I'd probably get fined by the league, so I'll stay away from naming names, but people should be tuning in. A lot of great women's basketball taking place, and I can't wait to have it on the court here in Canada.
I'm assuming, though, the women initially won't earn these huge salaries that the NBA players.
No, it takes time, but what's great is There's a lot of momentum, and the more investment that we have in women's sports, the more we're able to pay our players. So media companies paying more for the rights, partners like Sephora stepping up and paying the value that this product demands, people buying tickets, people buying merchandise, people watching games. All those things make it to the bottom line, and ultimately that means that we can pay our athletes more.
That sounds pretty cool to me, that young girls will be watching and they'll see women playing these sports, not just guys.
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah. And the thing is it's not just for young girls. Like, we know that our fan base is nearly 50-50 men and women. We see so many young boys being inspired by these incredible athletes. When you talk about the game, it doesn't matter who's playing. If you're watching and it's greatness, you appreciate it.
Is it far too soon to say whether there'll be many Canadians on the Toronto Tempo's team?
Yeah, it's probably too soon to say that. What's great is the pipeline of Canada talent is incredible. Like I said, if you watch NCAA basketball, you'll see a lot of the stars are not just American. There's a lot of Canadians that are making an impact at that level. And there's also 4 Canadians that suited up for WNBA teams last year. So the talent is there, and the chances are great. No promises, though. We'll see what happens.